Hey, welcome to the Degenerate Nation podcast. I said it right 2 times in a row. Maybe that'll get us some ad money. Anyways, I got my trusty Wendy by my digital side here. What's up?
Hi, Daddy. How's it going?
Daddy's good. Daddy's so good. Daddy Spartans won in a close, ugly game, and I'm very happy about that. Parlay Leg's still alive for all you bettors out there as well. Wendy's got her kitty. Doggies have gone to bed for me, so I'm animalist currently. But I'm eating mint ice cream. I'm on my second tub of ice cream tonight. This is Victory Mint. That's the official flavor, apparently, because we won. We won 16-10 against a community college, I think. So it's cool. It's cool. Florida Atlantic's a pretty good school, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. But it's at a beach, so usually if you're at a beach, it's community college. But it's like community college on the beach. It's pretty awesome. Pretty dope work if you can get it. So, we wanted to jump right into a headline of ours, which is, I was thinking like creatively, as was Wendy, we're like, let's get an OnlyFans, because for the show, let's be clear, for the show, and regardless whether if it was for the show or for quote-unquote personal business use, we were rejected because I don't know how to take a picture of my driver's license or hold my license properly. Maybe I was ashamed I was covering the name up or something. I don't know, but Andy does not know how to get an OnlyFans account for the business of Degenerate Nation, which was just going to be like, we had this idea for like a ridiculous, like stupid, dirty puppet show or something. Like something so dumb that no one would ever be into unless they're really into that, and then charge virtually nothing for subscriptions. That's a excuse me. Oh, that's an ice cream burp. Ugh, that's gonna go down the other end. So basically, if you were interested in sponsoring us, where can they find us on Patreon for the meantime?
Degenerate Nation at patreon.com.
Yeah, I think it's Degenerate Nation. Might be Degenerate Nation Podcast. Check both. Subscribe $1 or $2 to both.
Yeah.
And then
Just throw money out there.
just throw that money out. You were gonna go to the strip club and put in some butts, so put it in our butts instead. And they can email us at what?
DegenerateNation at gmail.com.
Correct.
Or
And
DegenerateWendy at gmail.com.
Oh yeah, and they can give us some ideas of how to profit on OnlyFans without showing our pubis.
I'll show them my cat's pubis.
Catpubis.com. Lucrative. We're just gonna have a bunch of shell websites. The Degenerate Nation feeder system of like Cantonese language websites. I can't wait.
I have to find out where to get all these websites. Like is it something like a discount club where if you buy like
I'm sure there
five,
is.
you get,
For like GoDaddy or whatever.
free or whatever.
GoDaddy's still like
Yeah.
one of the primary ones, right?
Sure, why not?
Dude, I was so
research here. Of course it is.
no fucking research. I was so stressed out during the watching the Michigan State game that I was like already telling my buddy like, hey, you're better with graphics than me. We need to get a open for work fake LinkedIn page up for the coach already after one game. After one game as our head coach. After the last, we're just a little like gun shy because the last coach like literally got fired because he jerked off on a phone call without, I guess, permission on to someone that was like an SA survivor. So, but she was a grifter too. Weird situation, but yeah, he jerked off like one way phone sex is not phone sex.
So what was wrong then? She didn't sign the waiver or what?
There's no waiver when you're on the phone. I don't know. I don't want to get into a murky topic, but I'm just saying like that's why I got fired. Like he's an idiot. I don't know if
the phone rejected him.
Maybe the phone rejected. Maybe he was like so like that he was just like, oh well, she drowned out her. I don't really. This isn't really working for me. But he didn't hear that because he's like rah rah rah. You know, like just doing his thing. I was gonna do moaning again, but we're trying to get super big on YouTube, and we're gonna get banned.
Yeah, we're gonna get rejected by YouTube if we make those noises.
So OnlyFans rejected me because of the I think it was because just of the picture, but it might be because it seems like it's like they don't know what it's for. I'm like, we don't know what it's for. Like, we're not showing dicks and JJ, so like, what do you want us to show? Puppets. Well, I love that. That's my answer. Like, what are we missing to become like a viable economic force? Oh, clearly it's puppets.
I
More
can super glue a dildo to a puppet.
dildos
I'm
on
down for that.
puppets.net. So like we definitely like we have the voice talent, but I don't have the craftsmanship for that. I'm gonna have to build someone have to build puppets for me. Hey, if you'd like to build us some OnlyFans puppets, where can we or Twitch puppets? So we have to resort to that. What where can they email us?
DegenerateNation@gmail.com
Oh yeah,
or hit me up at degeneratewendy@gmail.com.
hit a girl up. Also tweet us at Degenerate Show. Almost at 3,000 followers, albeit most of them are from like way back, but still counts.
Well, I'm thinking that most of them are still alive.
They didn't all die in a fire.
Longer COVID or whatever the heck.
Can you imagine if like your follower account was cut in half and you think you're a loser, but they just all had COVID?
Hey, I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah. If you, where can they reach us, Wendy? If if you lost half your follower account to COVID, we will follow. We promise we will follow you, but you have to send us an email. Where can they email us?
DegenerateNation@gmail.com.
Okay, cool. You're like not degeneratewendy@gmail.com for that.
I don't want to hear about the COVID.
I don't want these COVID stories about your lost Twitter followers from COVID. People you never met just disappear, and then you had to Google them and find out. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, so this we're really dancing around some good topics here. So we're gonna go to a not good topic, which is the hilarity of my my life, my work life, my personal life. Honestly, is a freaking rock star now. I'm very very happy, and if it makes for shitty radio, which it won't, I'm not sorry. Okay, so here we go. So here we go now. Here we go now. All right, so this is from some guy. His initials are PK, and he works. He's him. I'm guessing, and he works for a well-known nonprofit group, which I won't say. It's a World Wildlife Federation. It's a World Wildlife. Fuck them. Okay, so dear Andrew, it just says the email says thank you first off, which is already is gonna be a fuck you. Dear Andy, well Andrew, whatever. You know it's Andrew. Thank you for taking the time recently to participate in the interview for Associate Specialist Fundraising Innovations dash 24077. While you have demonstrated a high level of competency and relevant experience, I regret to inform you that we finally selected another candidate who we believe more closely matches what we are looking for in the position. However, we will. This is the old one they always get you with. However, we'll be glad to keep your resume on file should we become aware of any other appropriate positions in the near future. I would also encourage you to visit our website as new positions become available. Thank you again for your interest and good luck in all your future endeavors. Best regards, PK. So, first off, my reply is to PK is fuck you in your holes. Okay, so oh no, here's what I said. This is what I said back. PK. While I appreciate the sentiment, and then I said in quotation marks, participating in the interview sounds like I was actually interviewed when I wasn't. As a writer, I would recommend altering the language in the rejection letters. No hard feelings, obviously. I just figured others might take offense to being lumped in as an interviewee when they are not approached for one in the quote-unquote process. Best of luck in all your endeavors. Great organization. That part was, I mean, it's a good organization, but maybe, I don't know. Not if they were considering me, it's not. But, so fuck you. Yeah, ASPCA just uses all their money on perks. They have like fur walls and stuff.
They do.
Yeah. Don't donate to ASPCA, right?
No, no.
Where should they direct their Where should they direct their money?
OnlyFans. We're gonna get it going.
Okay, you have three options. Our OnlyFans that we have yet to be approved of, our Patreon, or like more locally sourced charities that do work with like anything like kids, animals, mental health, something combination of the three. Preferably one of those three things because it's like you see a lot of people that could really be of use to quote unquote of use to our society or animals or whatever if they had a leg up. It's like if you remove some of their problems, their internal issues and things like that, or give kids a chance, et cetera, et cetera. So, I mean, I'm not saying that because someone let me work with kids. I'm just saying that because, like, you're investing in the future. Like, I don't know. Even if you're a quote unquote a childish cat lady that childless. I think it said childish. Is that a bird?
Yeah, it's my purple chicken.
Oh fuck, dude, that's awesome. That's a fucking gnarly look. That's the nastiest looking bird ever. That shit would that would make me a vegetarian, not because it's cute, but because it's like, ugh, fuck. Is that what's in my body right now?
That could be. That's genetically modified chicken right there.
Is it genetically a horrific accident chicken? It looks cool though. I thought it was a cute bird, and then it turned around. I realized I was looking at its ass.
Yeah, one of its legs actually attached backwards.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
It's fucking Edward's bird hands or whatever.
Yeah, so.
Is that cat like, yo, you stop moving for long enough, I'm gonna eat you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That cat does not like that bird. She's like, whoa, I think I'm supposed to want to eat that, and I don't want that anywhere near that. She's like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Is it nice, though, because it knows it's crippled? Like, animals that know... Okay. So, animals that know they're, like, weird are, like, so nice because they're like, oh, shit. Like, I can't do nothing without people, right? And then they're, like, the nicest animals. Like, have you seen those videos, like, for, they're used on YouTube, and it's like, you're trying to jerk off, it's 2 a.m., but you're like, oh, well, this is kind of a nice little video instead. And then you watch animal videos for 3 hours? Well, anyways, not that we know anything about that, but, so, there will be, like, videos of, say, it's like an opossum or whatever, and it's like, oh, we nursed it to health, and then you have a pet opossum or whatever, and it's like, or a bear or some crazy shit, like that tiger, lion, and then you're like, it goes against their whatever predatory or like nature to be a pack animal or a lone wolf type of wolves too, because they're like, oh, this thing took care of me. I'm not stupid. I know where the bread is buttered. Animals are smarter than us.
Yes, they are.
You get some cock hungry partner that loves to make spaghetti too, and like, you stay, right?
Exactly.
If he or she is gobbling you down and like making you good food, where are you going, bro? Where are you going? This to the fellas out there. Where are you going, bro?
Grass isn't greener on the other side.
No, man. A mouth gets fed twice on Sundays or whatever the fuck they say. Don't you agree? It's like, I mean, okay, maybe once or twice, but if it continually are like eschewing great mouth game for what? What else is out there, bro? What are you doing? Like, you got someone that wants to be with you in your body as it goes through its changes. Like, fuck that. Where are you going? Honestly, like, and
what do you think is better? Some other OnlyFans channel? I mean, ours is gonna be awesome, but everyone else sucks balls.
Literally.
I mean, you don't know what's there. You don't know what is on there.
Yeah. We want to make front of the house restaurant service great again. And the only way to do that is to stop giving money to their OnlyFans and start giving money to our OnlyFans. And we'll come back at you when we have have it intact and not rejected. Yeah.
We don't fit in that at all.
No, I mean, probably not. Well, the problem is where is the email? I'm going to show you. They said, I don't know how exciting this email is. Read it, part of it. It's just basically, it's great. It's just so great. Oh, we got another email. What does this say? What's this one say? It just says your account has
What
been
are we?
rejected. Your
We
account,
got rejected by.
yeah, being rejected by OnlyFans, like it's like pretty low, right? Like that's like pretty fucking low. Like I thought it's bottom of the fucking shotgun barrel low. It's so weird. Okay, so let me look at this. Uh, Unable to accept recent application for following reason. The selfie was bad. I take bad selfie probably because I don't. I like the way I look first off, actually, and then to the irony that trying to um, go to OnlyFans, I couldn't because I messed up the photography element. Um,
Did you like wear the chaps I sent you or not?
the what?
Did you wear the chaps I sent you?
Oh yeah, they're assless, but it's only showing my face. But I feel more confident with the chaps. Verification by additional social media. Okay, so I got a link to Twitter. Cover images or photo. So all right, I'll be able to fix this. I can fix this. We can get on OnlyFans. We can get there. I believe in us, Wendy. Do you believe that we'll have a thriving empire on OnlyFans? Hey, if pieces can get back together, we can excel through this OnlyFans channel, okay? We're gonna make so much fucking money, like American and Cantonese money. We're gonna be great. What country do you think will be
I
biggest
can
in?
hardly wait.
Who likes puppets the
Laos.
most? What? Laos?
Laos.
Laos was my go-to.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Indonesia.
Jakarta loves fucking puppet play.
Jakarta loves it all.
Jakarta loves
There's
everything
something
we
for
do.
everyone in Jakarta.
There's something for everyone. We're gonna do a Jakarta tourism board ad right now. Go.
Hey, Jakarta, guess what? Have you ever heard of OnlyFans? Of course you have. But guess who's coming to OnlyFans? Another nation. That's right. The two people that you love here in the most, Andy and Wendy, will be coming to you last night on OnlyFans. And guess what? You're going to see puppets with dildos. Yes, that's right, dildos. You may not know what dildos is.
Dildos hanging from puppets. I love that I asked you to do a tourism ad for Jakarta, and instead you like drop knowledge about our future OnlyFans on them for the people that are actually already in Jakarta. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try. Hold on. Daddy's turn. It's Daddy's. Shh. It's Daddy's turn. Okay, listen to Hey Jakarta. It's Daddy. Do you want to go somewhere else? Well, too bad. You're in Jakarta. That's fine. Why don't you go on to OnlyFans, look us up, or Patreon, or where else can they go? Degenerate Twitter on Twitter, X at Degenerate Show. Talk to us, Jakarta. What is it like? And what turns you on in Jakarta? What are you allowed to be turned on by? What are you turned off by? Must not be much because you're listening to this. So I think you're out there and you're lonely, and you're horny, and you're listening. And you're listening to this program with a fucking crippled chicken and a cat trying to eat the crippled chicken, and just me talking, trying not to shit my pants in my second ice cream tub. And we got rejected by OnlyFans, but we're going to come to, you know what? Jakarta comes through, and so do we. We're going to come all over you, Jakarta, okay? Thank you. Jakarta Tourism Board, there you go. You're welcome. Give us money. Send us to our Patreon, Degenerate Nation or Degenerate Nation Podcast, whichever one we are. It's great. Oh, you know what?
The Jakarta Tourism Board is definitely going to be subscribing to the Degenerate.
Oh yeah, they're gonna. This is gonna be a very bad international incident. So it is. What's it about? I'm going about Degenerate Nation Patreon. I'm just making sure I remember what the fucking thing was. My buddy gave us a Patreon thing, so we do have a Patreon. Where does it say what name? Where does it say what the name is? Oh God! Oh God! Fuck you. Look it up. How about that? If you want to support us, you gotta do the work that we can't. Okay, cool.
If you can spell the word degenerate, you got this.
Do you think I should eat the rest of this ice cream?
It all depends. Do you have depends?
Mm. Should we take adult diaper money?
Oh God, people have taken less for worse. I would say yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna save. Daddy's saving his ice cream for breakfast. How are you conserving things, Wendy, these days in these fraught times? Are you saving your ice cream for breakfast? Are you gonna eat that weird fucking chicken? What's going on?
No, but I do pack a lunch to work, and I usually take like the paper plate and a bag to put the paper plate in with my lunch. I pull it out of the garbage and scrape a little food off of one that's already in there. And I make do.
Do you also work with a bag over your head because you know you're participating in the dwindling American capitalism?
I volunteered to work next to the file cabinets.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean it's. Do you? Oh, speaking of work, did you hear about the person that Wells? I think it was a woman or something. I don't know. Probably not. Wells Fargo. It was probably a man. Wells Fargo employee.
Woman.
It was a woman.
Yes.
All right.
4 days.
4 days in a fucking cubicle and nobody noticed, and she was dead. How neutral? She was dead as fuck. Oh my god. How do you not notice? Like, how? Okay, I don't necessarily think it was her fault per se that she was not noticed, because there's a couple things that could at play here. She could have been in a tall cubicle. It could be a flexible work from home situation, like work flex. So it could be like people not really coming and going much. I mean, I hope they weren't coming. Oh God. And I'm like, if this is a man, is this the saddest story of all time? Let me explain. It sounded bad, and I know it was intentional. Let me explain. I feel like just like the weirdness of like a man's world where he's just like alone and so alone in the universe that he's working for a cubicle and nobody checks on him in his life and or like didn't have any clue in like 3-4 days when they didn't return a text that's like out of character or something. Like, I feel like men just aren't as good at being alone and thriving as women can be. I mean, look at the nature of how our society has always been. The widow that's a widow for 25 years and she's just like strutting to her bingo game, this and that. A weight of the world off her shoulders, her dead ass husband. Like, you know what I mean? Men are like, men retire and they die within a year. Dead, just dead.
Oh boy.
So what's 4 days? What's 4 days? You know, like in the grand scheme of things, what's 4 days?
I blame the janitors. They should have actually been cleaning at that time.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They discovered, and so they were already slacking. They didn't care about.
They don't give a shit. You're like, oh,
no.
Fucking, this got to clean around this dead ass woman over here. Did you clean?
And you would think that they would start to smell, you know, and if she's smelling and they're not cleaning, who's at fault?
How neutral, favorable was that perfume, right? That's just like, no, it's fine. It's like basic floral, you know, linoleum friendly, carpet wall friendly, you know, just fine. It's just fine. Everything about the situation was just unnoticeable and fine. And I seriously think women can slip through the cracks of society that way more than men do, where they're like, oh yeah, well that's fine. You know, that makes sense. Like, oh, Shirley was just, you know, she kept to herself. But when the guys just, you know, keep to herself, they go blah, 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 blah. They're like mass shooters or something, right? So what is it?
So that's the problem with that whole body deodorant. I mean, it literally makes you become invisible, where if you die, nobody finds you for 4 days.
Her fucking issue was actually... There is a theory out there on Reddit, right, that she was actually invisible. Not just socially invisible, but professionally invisible, but truly, actually invisible.
No.
Basically...
I still blame the whole body deodorant.
We should quit work and start stealing things, because nobody cares about you, is the lesson here. No company cares about you. No supervisor or boss or manager gives a shit about you. They can't.
It's just a number.
You're a number because their boss doesn't give a shit about them. So why are they gonna give a shit about you? I mean, it's funny because I had like someone employed me recently. I mean, like took over recently where I at work, and it's like it was a kiss in my ass before we even started. Like before we even started, because we were still at summer camp, right? And it was just like, oh, this smells fishy, right? It's like, hey man, you got great energy. I was like, I want to be like, you just met me, but I'm like instead I'm like blushing like a schoolgirl, and I'm like, okay, I see how this happens. I'll be forgotten soon enough. And sure enough, I scheduled a meeting. Just an informal thing to talk with him. Didn't show up. Didn't show up at all. Didn't remember.
Classic case of grooming.
I was groomed. Being groomed.
Yeah, you are being groomed. Yep.
I'm done being groomed.
Show you off by not showing up to the meeting.
He knows I'm on the hook more because now I really want his approval.
Right? And you're going to work harder for it.
I'm going to fucking die in a cubicle is what I'm going to do. There was a time when I thought I would die in a cubicle, 100%. And maybe I still will.
Yes.
I got lots of time, right? My body's getting better. I've saved the ice cream for breakfast. Everything's good. I'm going to not die in a cubicle. It's going to be great. But, like, how... Did they have a heart issue? What the fuck happened? How old were they?
I'm going to die in a cubicle.
Yeah, let's do it. What... Yeah, like, what, I mean, what actually fucking happened? I just don't understand.
No, I don't think anyone understands.
I don't understand.
Obviously, that cubicle was not visible by any security camera, and the security people were... I blame the security people 100% because they should have been at least checking in.
What, are they got, like, the over the cubicle cam?
See? Yeah. Well,
wait, are you telling me security watches in my past jobs when I was just, like, jerking off? Like, not literally, but, like, figuratively jerking off. I literally jerked off in bathrooms at office places before. Were there cameras in there? You got to go into work with a better attitude, and that's what I did. I'm like, oh, you know that 3 a.m., 5-hour energy? You know that 3 p.m., 5-hour energy? Mine was
that 1 p.m. slump.
Mine was a 3:15 jerk off in the bathroom stalls, like for sure, and it worked every time. I was like, oh, I got this. Like, couple hours left, man. I'll do this paperwork. You know what? I'm just a small fucking piece of chum, and what does it matter? And then that got me through. Surprisingly, this is why I'm just. What do I matter? What does anyone matter? You all
just numbered cogs.
We're nothing but cogs. So you might as well numb yourself. You might as well take too long to sit on the toilet until you develop hemorrhoids. Just because you're looking at a video on the phone about some fucking possum that you got rescued. Or, like, you know, you just jerk off. You don't even jerk off to anything. Full confession time. So, I used to jerk off on the toilet because I didn't want anyone to know. I felt like when I was in middle school or high school, like, that was just the place. Like, you sit down, like, literally anywhere I could get a boner. Young Andy was just boner time. Boner time all the time. And it was just like, oh, well, what am I supposed to do? Get up, wipe my ass, and then go to the other room and then jerk off with another closed door? What are the odds I can get to those doors and close both of them? Like, no, like, this is going to be turned into a circus is what this is going to do. So I just stayed on the toilet. And that's the place where I most frequently got sprung was the toilet. So, honestly, I was still in, like, fucking early college, and I'd be like, well, when in Rome, the roommates are out there. I don't want to wait till I'm not gonna jerk off in front of them. That's weird. I mean, I didn't have an OnlyFans yet, so why would I do that? So I was like, I'm here, and I just like point it down in the toilet, you know.
So to this day, does the smell of a bathroom get you turned on?
No, but I'm so relaxed in the bathroom. It's just like heaven. It's fucking heaven. Like, so Will has a bidet, but I get this, I had a whole ass 3 taco meal from Chipotle, and I couldn't bring myself to poop. So I gotta go there Monday, I'm gonna take laxatives just so I can shit everywhere and use his bidet afterwards. He's got a bidet, we're doing a fantasy draft on Monday, he's got a goddamn bidet. And I was like, oh, we got that's the in-toilet model? He's like, no, he's like humble bragging, he's like, no, it's just $90, you know, like, that one's like $500. I was like, $90? Like, my ass isn't worth $90? You know, why do we spite ourselves? When the alternative, like, if you go all the way with spiting yourself, you die in a fucking cubicle. And you're lucky that you're not a man and people make fun of you more. Now it's just, the women, it's just, we're the only people that stoop to making fun of that. Obviously. But it's just like, I don't know, it's somehow just more peculiar than just dreadfully, horrifically sad. Because you're like, how do you get a bank cubicle job in 2024 where you're there every day? Like, what do they do? And how do they not, like, okay, so, like, what is the perfect amount of, I have to work in person, but no one will notice that I didn't do any work for 3 days? What is that job?
Supervisor, they should have been checking on her.
Right?
At least
nobody cares.
Once,
Don't bang with Wells Fargo.
Twice a day.
Wells Fargo doesn't fucking care about you. They don't care about their workers. They don't care about the fucking rules. Fuck you, Wells Fargo. Eat shit.
They obviously don't have very good security cameras.
No, they don't. They're all diddling themselves at offshore like picnics. What? What? Pause yourself, lady. Pause yourself. Technical difficulties. Wendy lives in the third world. Hold on. Magic. Okay, let's pretend I edited that. I did not. You had to deal with that shitty audio for a second. It's okay. I apologize for the third world. You know, it's not the third world. Jakarta's the third world. Please keep listening, Jakarta. I'm sorry, but you're welcome to visit us anytime. But first, you gotta email us. Where can they email us?
DegenerateNation@gmail.com.
Oh yeah, that's the shit. That makes me hard. I should be on the toilet right now, but I'm not. I'm gonna be later. I did eat a
tub. Or in a Wells Fargo cubicle.
Oh god, I did eat a tub and a half ice cream. Yeah, Wells Fargo cubicle is like, what circle of hell is that at this point?
It's the fifth circle of hell.
Yes, you read my mind. I was thinking fifth too. So we're one of the themes is rejection. We're talking about how companies just abuse you and how you can't. Sometimes you're trying to just pay the rent, and you can't join OnlyFans, or you can't get on a podcast network. I wonder why. Or you just never hear from potential sponsors. So, like, this is funny. I sent something out to, like, an ADD, like, blog. And for, Podcorn offers, like, sponsorship, like, matching. So they'll match you to sponsor, right? And I'm like, all right, I sent a modest offer, proposal, or whatever. Haven't heard anything. And it's just, like, literally is for, like, a blog about ADD stuff. And, like, how Wendy... Do we frequently, when we're not making fun of dead people, like, talk about you being positive about mental health?
Well, of course, but I need something clarified. Did you actually make an offer so you could get ADD, or how
No. I do have ADD. I take something for it. I only found out, like, a couple years ago, like a year and a half ago, so it's not like it's been a big journey.
Sell it?
Can I sell ADD? Look at any art. Look at any art that's probably made by someone who's off their fucking mind. It's I don't know. It's like a blog that has like tips and stuff like that. I could easily spin our content like, hey, we're not laughing at this bullshit. Go check that out. But But then here's the funny thing. It was like, oh, what are your? It's like stats for the last few episodes. I'm like, okay, well, I did note that we had been on hiatus, but I went. Then I'm looking at our last 5 episodes, and it was Joyride Snuff Film, which was the last one of the previous incarnation. Kansas City Olympics, which the audio was not good, so we had to pull it for now. Buttholes Are Beautiful, America, A Degenerate Meltdown, and YouTube Breastfeeding Scam. So I'm like, oh, why doesn't it just show the numbers and not the titles of the episodes with it? Whatever. Someone will love us. Will you love me? Will you trust me? Would you let me fuck me? I need some money, need that honey for my honey. And I don't want to work. And Wendy's got a fucked up chicken on her wrist. I can't eat it 'cause it makes me sad to think of a chicken that could never walk in circles. Because it can't walk the right way, it only walks backwards. It's a fucked up chicken.
No, doesn't even walk.
It doesn't walk, it
We need
just
one of
looks
those
at it.
little chicken kind of.
It just looks at you. This is the chicken. It's a chicken from Silence of the Lambs. What? Shut up for a second. Hey, quiet. Your audio is messed up, and I want to finish this rant. Daddy says, shh. Okay, so your chicken is basically like it's like Buffalo Bill. It's like, would you love me? Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me so hard. The chicken is so stupid. Do you give it a blanket and tuck it in? Okay, you can talk now. Daddy says talk.
It's on the heating pad. That's why it's singing.
Oh, it's on a heating pad?
Yeah.
Chicken's like
I'm
warmth,
warming
right?
it up and it's singing.
Were you heating it up to eat it?
Only lukewarm.
Only like I don't eat my pets. I'm not an ASPCA. I'm not a monster. Hey,
I don't line my walls with feathers and fur.
Yeah, we're taking down ASPCA. We're coming for you, World Wildlife Federation, or where the fuck it's called, Foundation. Fuck you. And we're also fuck you. That was the worst email. Like, thanks you for interviewing. We found your qualifications. You didn't find shit. You combed me out with your AI. You're trying to save the world with the one fucking bird and fucking elephant and shit at a jackalope at a time. It's fucking jackasses, and you can't use a human way of sorting out fucking resumes. Really, you want people that want to help you save wildlife, and you're using AI. How stupid is that? And like, how many people are really? How hard is it to screen people a few minutes at a time, right? Like, if they're just saying my resume was bullshit, or I mean maybe it is. I mean not like it wasn't good. Just say it's not good. Hey, poor. Don't even say anything. Why would you come on? I don't even remember applying to them. So fuck you. Fuck you. And you know what? I'm going to joke apply to Wells Fargo. Let's all hate apply for that job that just opened.
I blame HR all the way.
Hold on. Switch your audio. Oh, God, you sound horrific. Is that chicken dying? What is that? Okay, all right, we're back. This closing segment, we're going to have to do this. We're going to do a closing segment for Jakarta. So, let's just say you're listening to Jakarta, and you don't really know me that well. You maybe used to listen before, and you're like, oh, they're back. I'll give them a try. Maybe that'll make my life better. What would you say to that? Like, what would you say is like, what is missing? Like, what's wrong with me?
You know what? Come to think of it, I think it is all your fault.
Hold on. If I'm going to be insulted, hey, quiet. If I'm going to be insulted, I need to hear you, okay? Quiet. Oh, goddamn you. Okay, well, looks like Wendy's back again. I unretract my statement about third world. I think your Governor Walz is taking all the bandwidth to run for VP. So he's stealing. He's like fucking Chinatowning your bandwidth. Like you know that movie with the water. Forget it, Jack. It's Chinatown. Forget it, Wendy. It's Minnesota. Forget it. So
I would have been okay if he'd have asked for it, but he just took it.
He just takes. What would you say to the Jakarta people that they don't know me? They don't know why I'm dysfunctional. What would you like? At least especially in a work, in a breadwinning context. Why am I not a breadwinner, Wendy? Why do I suck?
It's because from the very beginning, the rejection. That's it.
Because I was rejected
Plain
from an
simple.
early age.
Yep.
Do I find ways to reject? I self-reject. I used to. And then so you self-reject, and it's like, it's funny because then you're in a situation where you're like finding a way to like, oh wait, are they going to give this to me? I better blow this real quick. And then you go past that, and you're like, okay, I think I got past that. And it's like, all right, well, maybe just maybe I'll be cut out for this. and I'm going to earnestly try. And that's Wendy. That is Wendy when they have gotten me the hardest. One time I got fired for leaving a reception desk just because I had to take a shit. I'm not even allowed to defecate without permission.
Rejection compounding has paid for so many.
What? Oh my god, this audio sucks so bad. I'm sorry, Jakarta. As Wendy just said off air, one more time for the cheap seats in the bag, which would be Jakarta. So I think that I can't handle it. I mean, rejection doesn't bother me anymore, or at least I don't think it does. And then I get that email and I actually fucking respond to it. Why? What was the point? Was it a human name? Was PK's name a human name? Sure. Is World Wildlife Whatever a human organization? Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, what's the point, right? Wells Fargo has your money, and it's going to shit on you. They literally got, reprimanded, and nothing happened. Remember that years ago? Not even that long ago. Post 2008 bank scandals, and then they just, get slap on the wrist or whatever. That's so slap on the wristy, I don't even fucking remember what they did. And then they get a human being just fucking dies in their cubicle. Take your money out of Wells Fargo. # cancel Wells Fargo. And give it to where? Where can they direct their money?
OnlyFans for Degenerate Nation.
Yeah, hold on to it. Hold that nut for a little bit till I figure it out. Or you can go to find our Patreon, or you can just email us and I'll tell you how to give me money. I need money because I'm not a breadwinner, okay? I do not win bread. I do not bake bread. We're going to get us on a network, though, Wendy. I feel good about that. It's going to be a crappy one, maybe, but we'll get there. What type of fucking advertisers do you think we should try to attract? Like lube or like...
Who makes toilet paper?
Makes toilet paper? A lot of companies, I guess. I don't know.
There we go.
Toilet paper? Because we shit a lot?
Yes.
Hemorrhoid cream?
But not the best toilet paper. I want that worst toilet paper. I want one ply only.
Oh, yeah. One ply. We want one ply toilet paper ads and like fucking Gen Z hemorrhoid cream that tells them that their feelings matter. So if you're listening, and maybe ideally you have an overarching toilet empire, and you fucking like want to expand your base. We have people who probably shit poorly, have a poor diet, live in Jakarta, wipe their ass with their hands wherever they live in the world because they ran out of one-ply toilet paper, and you are the supplier. Come at us, bro, at Degenerate Show, and fucking give us your ply, single ply, your drive-by wiping, your fucking hemorrhoid cream, your Astro Glide ripoff, whatever you want. We will sell it because, again, for the millionth time, I am not a breadwinner, and I want to get in on some toilet empire shit. Okay, Wendy, you got anything to say?
Not really. No, I have to go take a shit.
All right, go take a shit. God damn it. God damn this all. God damn everything. Fucking Wells Fargo. God damn it. I'm trying to close. I can't get back to the page. God damn it. Email us, degeneratenation@gmail.com.
What happens when you die on the toilet? How many days did it take to find you if you die in a Wells Fargo toilet?
If you die in a Wells Fargo toilet, apparently an infinite amount of days. But if I die on virtually any other toilet, they will find me so quick. And it won't be from my rotting corpse stench. It'll still be from the poops or farts, okay? So thanks for giving me that image. I'm going to go to bed.